The largest protest in human history is happening right now. Couldn't hear me? This is exactly how people who protest feel. Unheard. 2020 has been the year of big protests from Europe and Africa to the US. But right now the world needs to know about the protest in India because it represents those around the world who never get heard. People who get ignored by those in power. Because of new farming laws, poor farmers can be exploited by rich corporations. Without the minimum price previously agreed by the government, farmers have very little bargaining power and corporations can force them into selling their crops at ridiculously low prices to keep up with the market. In other words, many farmers will lose money because farms cost more than the sale of their products. That left them with no choice but to march and protest in the middle of the pandemic. Night Farm. In the world, there are many professions that make our lives much better. Farmers, builders, cleaners, supermarket workers. All of them matter so much in the society, but never get their voices heard. Never get to earn a good living. Quite the opposite. Year by year, their lives get harder. Truth is, we live in times when many governments and people don't appreciate the work of low and middle class workers. That is why farmer suicide rates remain extremely high as a result of a big debt. And that is exactly why this protest needs to be heard all around the world. Because this is not just about India. This is about millions of people who work hard for long hours to feed our stomachs, clean our streets or build our homes. What they do is important for our survival, yet what they need for their survival isn't seen as priority by governments. How much longer can they accept their voices being unheard?
This is no way of handling such an agitation. Ye inqilab hai sir, ye revolution hai.
All of this is not very easy to watch and hear. But still, it is very inspiring. It is inspiring how powerful common people can be in big numbers. To come together in the largest protest in history, to stand united against discrimination, this has to make a difference. Because when people stand united, minorities can come together to become majorities and shake up the world. That is how the protest of the unheard is quickly becoming heard all around the world.
Canada will always stand up for the right of peaceful protest.
People in London, Australia and New York are all coming together in solidarity with Indian farmers. This is how this protest reached me. May these farmers become the voice for all the workers around the world who are silenced by those richer than them. May they give strength to all of those who feel like their work is not appreciated. May they bring a better tomorrow to everyone who works their ass off without a good salary. Today, the whole world has to hear the voices of farmers from India. Because in the world with so much noise, the last thing we need is for those who make this world better to fight for their dignity unheard.